Pangarap ko ang Paskong mapayapa, walang kaguluhan, lahat maligaya, walang lahi, walang yaman, salo-salo sa lungkot at saya.
Ikaw ako, sila tayo, iisang mundo ang ating tahanan, iisang pangarap. Tayo'y magsama-sama, sa amin ay makisakay, tayo'y magkaisa. Ngayong Pasko ay magbigay, kami isang pamilya. Halina at makisabay, damhin ang diwa ng saya, gawing magkulay ang buhay.
Iisang pangarap,
iisang pangarap. Pangarap ko, ang Pasko ay masaya. Lahat ng tao ay nasa piling ng mahal nila.
karamay ka, kaibigan mo, hinding-hindi ka na mag-isa. Ikaw ako, sila tayo,
Isang mundo ang ating tahanan,
isang pangarap.
tayo'y magsama-sama, sa amin ay makisakay, tayo'y magkaisa. Ngayong Pasko ay magbigay, kami isang pamilya. Halina at makisabay, damhin ang diwa ng saya, gawing makulay ang buhay. Tayo'y magsama-sama, sa amin ay makisakay, tayo'y magkaisa. Ngayong Pasko ay magbigay, kami isang pamilya. Halina at makisabay, damhin ang diwa ng saya, gawing makulay ang buhay.
Ikaw ako, sila tayo, iisang pangarap.
Iisang pangarap.
Isang pangarap.
Tayo'y magsama-sama, sa amin ay makisakay, tayo'y magkaisa. Ngayong Pasko ay magbigay, kami isang pamilya. Halina at makisabay, let's spread the joy and laughter, let's make the world much brighter. This blade is better, this blade is better. It's played, it's better.
It's played, it's better. Isang pangarap.
Tayo'y magsama-sama, sa amin ay makisakay, tayo'y magkaisa. Ngayong Pasko ay magbigay, kami isang pamilya. Halina at makisabay, let's spread the joy and laughter, let's make the world much brighter.
All right, welcome back to Blade Auto Center's Blade Radio Live, and it's your daily drive with me, Neil, from Mellow 94.7. Good afternoon. It's our part 2 for our first day on air doing this, and I'd like to welcome you to Facebook, YouTube, Shopee, and Lazada. Blade Auto Center, and do follow us there. The keyword Blade Auto Center. You can find us on social media, and don't forget Instagram too. Right, later on, we'll be talking to a good friend of ours from Atoy Customs, Mr. Atoy Llave. We'll talk to him about the kind of things he's been up to. He's been a mover and shaker of the aftermarket and upgrades in the auto industry, and we'll find out what's new with him and what he's been up to lately. We'd like to thank our sponsors for today: Mothers, Weather Tech, Dub Project, Micro Magic, Sparko, Clipper Gift Shop, Pertua, Type S, Bosch, and Verbatim. All right, so don't go anywhere. Tell your friends to also log in and join us. You can comment on our social media. We'll read out your greets, your shout outs. And if you have any questions for our distinguished guest later on, you can. We've also got a featured product later on too. So if you're curious about it, we'll talk more on the special product. We'll be unboxing. Well, not unboxing, but featuring, and definitely all the products we feature here on your daily drive, you will probably want and need. Anyway, we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back with more right after this.
Providing a layer of protection you can count on, WeatherTech features non-porous surfaces that can easily be wiped with germ-killing disinfectants and can easily be washed out for complete protection, front, back, and even up the sides. It's not so easy with carpet mats. Stay safe with WeatherTech, the ultimate protection for your vehicle. Order today at WeatherTech.com.
All right, we're back, and so what are we doing this afternoon? Well, later on, we've got a video to show you the importance of car covers, and we'll talk more about that in depth later on. Again, we've got our guest, Mr. Atoy Llave of Atoy Customs, and first, let's kick things off with some industry news. If you didn't catch it earlier this morning, let's go through some of the industry news again. For those of you who are curious, well, Kia Philippines just launched their new Stonic C SUV. It's a compact SUV, and Stonic stands for Style That's Iconic. And you can check it out on their Facebook and website. It's priced at a very affordable. Let me find the price for you. A very affordable $735 for the LX manual transmission. LX automatic is at $835, and EX automatic, the top of the line, is $925. It's powered by a 1.4 liter gasoline engine, and it puts out about I know I had it here somewhere. It puts out about 90 plus horsepower, and it's perfect for those of you who want something different, maybe not wanting a sedan or a little hatchback. An SUV is always great because why? Well, you've got good ground clearance, and with the way our roads are, and when it rains, you'll need that ground clearance to get through some minor flooding when it occurs when it rains. So 1.4 liter dual CVT engine, 95 PS, or that's about 95 horsepower. And so that's pretty good power for you. Just city driving. It's got some great amenities, and do check it out. So it's already available on the market. Moving on, if you traveled north a lot, especially from the south, there's a new connection from Buendia to the North Luzon Expressway. It's called the Skyway 3, and SMC has finished ahead of time, and they said they will be opening it for a month for free, just in time for the Christmas vacation. So for those of you who travel up north a lot often, then you can probably take advantage of that opportunity and see if it works for you. And it'll be perfect because it's a great Christmas gift from San Miguel Corporation to open it for a month and let you use it for free. All right, moving on. Honda Philippines just launched the new CRV and the all new City, which is now available. Now everyone's really interested with the new City because it comes in the top of the line RS trim. It's got a 1.5 liter engine and is available. Let me get that for you. And it's, well, let's talk about some of its safety features. It's got a lot of the advanced safety features you expect from Honda that you probably wouldn't get in other cars in its class. Available in Ignite Red Metallic, Platinum White Pearl, Modern Steel Metallic, Taffeta White, Lunar Silver Metallic, and Crystal Black Pearl. And it starts off with a manual transmission variant at 838,000 and tops off with the RS CVT top of the line at 1.04 M. So check out their Facebook and website. They've also come out with the new CRV. Their new CRV has a lot of improvements over the current generation, and you can also check that out on their Facebook page. Also, both these vehicles are now available at their showrooms. Moving on, if you own a Toyota, you can find out when you're due for service by logging on to their website with their service campaign checker. Just log on to toyota.com.ph/service-campaign. All right, or you can call their customer assistance at 8819-2912. Moving on, Hyundai has launched a new SUV to add to their current lineup. It's called the all-new Venue. And this one is powered by a gasoline 1.6 liter engine that puts out about 123 horsepower and has about 151 newton meters of torque. And it's perfect for the city. And if you like driving out of town, it's, well, you know what, you can put your friends and luggage and go out of town once the pandemic is over. And it will cost you around about, if I can find the pricing, $915 for the 1.6 liter GL automatic transmission, 6-speed automatic transmission, and $985. So it's less than $1 million for the 1.6 GLS with a 6-speed automatic transmission. All right, moving right along. If you watch the Miss Universe pageant, the first Miss Universe Philippines pageant, the winner got to take home an MG ZS SUV. So she's very happy with that, I'm sure. Good news. So if you want to be like Miss Universe, get yourself an MG. Moving on. Kia Philippines has opened a service center in Marikina for those of you Kia owners in Marikina. This is great. So something nearby, and you've gotten a chance to avail of the 24/7 emergency roadside assistance through Kia Marikina, and this covers emergency towing, minor on-site repair, personal assistance, medical assistance, and some information services. You can reach them through 915-232-6864. Again, that's the Kia Philippines Marikina Service Center. Moving on, Mazda Philippines has issued a recall notice for their vehicles manufactured between 2017 and 2019 for possible faulty fuel pumps. So if you have a car purchased between 2017 and 2019, your car might be included in the recall. Head on over to their website or Facebook page to find out if you are included. Models included are the Mazda 2, the Mazda 3, Mazda 6, MX-5, CX-5, and CX-9. So it'll be just confusing. It'll be confusing if I try to get into the chassis code, but it is all online. Do check it out in case you have a Mazda. It's preventative. All you have to do is schedule, and they'll replace the parts for free. Moving on, the NBI has seized roughly 7 million pesos worth of counterfeit Black Rhino wheels in an effort to remove these inferior products from the market. And remember, if you're going to buy products that you put your lives on, how do you say that? That you depend on for your life, especially wheels are important. These could fail if they're fake. So always make sure that you're using the genuine items so that they don't fail at the worst possible moment. And especially wheels, if they break and you're on the road, it could definitely kill you. So that's some good news that the NBI has gone after counterfeiters, and they probably will continue this effort to make sure that you get the original product. Remember, if it's cheap, it's probably fake. And you know the saying that if it's too good to be true, it probably is too good to be true. Now, for those of you looking for wheels, there's a new digital tire marketplace. It's called Gogulong, and it's all Filipino owned. Just head on over to their website, Gogulong PH. Yep, and it's easy. All you have to do is go to their website, select a tire shop near you, pay online or at the tire shop, go to the shop and have it installed. Quick and easy, especially in this pandemic. Moving on, Honda Philippines is now on Lazada. Their flagship store is at Laz Mall, and if you want to make a reservation for a new model or a model that strikes your fancy, you can go over there, pay a little fee, and have that reservation in your name. And there are 22 dealers near you that are taking part in the flagship store reservations. Okay, moving on. It looks like that the Susanna Heights to Sukat Skyway extension will be done by December, according to our friends from San Miguel Corporation. So that's even more good news for the end of this year. Moving on, Mazda Philippines has just launched the 2021 MX-5. Of course, you get it in two flavors, soft top and rigid hard top, or the RF. And they also come with two new colors. There's a new color called Deep Crystal Blue Mica, and the soft top comes with not only black, but you can get it in dark cherry. Now, the best thing about the 2021 MX-5 is it's available in 78 different varieties. So it's up to you to choose what you want the interior to be, what you want the roof to be, your body color, and everything else. So 78 different ways. You'll definitely find one that will suit your taste and will reflect the unique you. Okay, moving on. We've got, KTM Philippines has just launched a motorcycle called the Duke 200, and they think that it could be your first foray into a proper motorcycle. If you're interested in moving up to a branded bike, it only costs $159,000 in orange and white. And it also, it comes in either orange and black or white and black, but it has the signature orange rims. And this is a perfect bike for you around the city or maybe a short jaunts out of town. Of course, this is probably not going to take you on the expressway, but it'll get you around it. Okay, so there you go. The Duke 200 from our friends at KTM Philippines. And that's our industry news for this week. We've got more for you next week. We're going to take a quick break. No, we're not. Anyways, yeah. So we've got some shout outs on the what do you call this? Comment section. Let's say good afternoon to all the Bladers. Tell your friends we are online, and let's send some shout outs to them. Marco says, sana may giveaway na. Oo na. Trabaho muna tayo. Melin says, shout out here. Stay safe, Philippines. Okay. At the Marquee Mall branch, Jarek says. Okay, so these are from the Blade branch and Marquee Mall. Oh, that's in Angeles, right? Marquee Mall? Yeah. Yun. I think I've been there a few times. Sarah says, yay, Jarek De La Rosa. Yes, Marquee Mall. And what else do we have here? Let's scroll down. Gio says, may giveaway na ba? Maybe. Why don't you wait till the end? Later on, we'll be featuring a product that is important for you and your car. Kahit brand new, kahit hindi masyadong bago. The product that we'll be featuring is important and could be very useful. Sarah is asking a song. Rixer says, may talent ka ba? Wala. Hindi ako marunong kumanta, pero marunong ako mag-introduce ng kanta. Kasi yun ang trabaho ko pag umaga. Let me see. What else do we have here? Kapag ba may sasakyan, lapitin ba ng girls? Alam mo, mas importante sa sasakyan, naliligo at nagsisipilyo para talagang lapitin ka ng girls. Or depende, kung ayaw mo ng girls, pwede rin lapitan ng boys. It's all good. What else do we have here? Pag-greet naman, kasama ko dito na si Bernard Pogi from Ferdinand Loberez. Okay. Good afternoon. What else do we have here? From Catherine, it's Blade, it's better. You know what? You're right. Can I sing? No, hindi ako marunong kumanta eh. Sintonado ako, baka biglang bumagyo. We don't want that to happen. Bagyong Neil. Mahirap na. What else do we have here? Yes, yeah, Jeric. So tama nga. Marquee Mall is in Angeles, Pampanga. So there, lots of good stuff. We've also, we've got our importance of car covers video later on. And now we're going to talk about our featured product. And it's called the Dub Project Universal Car Cover. Universal Fit. All right. So, this is pretty awesome. You know why? Because it's waterproof. A lot of car covers are waterproof. And this is something that you can use outdoors. Because sometimes if it's not waterproof at naulanan, sayang din yung parang hindi ka na rin nag-car cover, di ba? So this, it will cost you about $3,499 and it's available at all branches and online. Again, I'd like to remind you that we are live on Facebook, YouTube, Shopee, and Lazada where you can get this. And this is important because it will save you from, who has street cats, di ba? Minsan natutulog yung mahilig matulog sa ibabaw ng kotse mga pusa, mahilig, minsan biglang umaambon, kakalinis mo lang ng kotse. And sometimes, nakapark lang sa garahe kahit bagong linis, you get dust on it, inaalikabukan. So, it's always handy to have one of these. And, sometimes you can't stop people from just, biglang nagagasgas na lang. They pass by it, na nasascuff yung side ng kotse, yung finish. So a car cover is always handy to have. And if, you end up going somewhere na hindi ka taga ron, para hindi kita yung kotse mo, di ba? Hindi ka kainisan. Kasi lagi marami nainis sa akin eh. Kailangan ko ng car cover. Anyway, we're gonna take a quick break and we'll look more at this afterwards. All right, we're back. And again, I'd like to have you think twice about protecting your car and getting a car cover. Again, it's a Dub Project Universal Fit car cover, and it's only $3,499, available online at all the stores at Blade Auto Center. Okay, so it's an important investment. Doesn't cost that much, but it will pay for itself by protecting your car. This is waterproof and it's a dual layer. It will protect your car from UV rays, rain, dakta or tree sap, and dirt and dust. And your neighborhood cats and dogs. Lalo na yung mahilig matulog sa ibabaw ng kotse. Anyway, moving on. Let's get to our guest for this afternoon. Haven't seen this guy in a long time. I'd like to say I've known him for a long time, but I'll pretend that we just met today. Our guest is Mr. Atoy Llave of Atoy Customs.
Hi, Neil.
Hey, man. Good afternoon. How are you, bro?
I'm okay. I'm always busy, but I'm okay.
Di ba, man? You're busy working out, man. I should join you one of these days, but because of
Yeah, why
pandemic, kainan,
not?
lift, lifting weights, food to my mouth. Anyway, Atoy,
Okay.
so you're now Atoy Customs, but I remember when you were Atoy Body Kits.
Yes, it evolved. Eh.
You have evolved, man. I mean, you've started out, making all those body kits for
Spoilers,
cars,
yeah,
mga
body kits,
ground
yeah.
effect, di ba? Nung mga
Yeah,
90s
yeah,
pa
yeah,
yun, di ba?
yeah, yeah, 90s, yeah. So, that's my first step talaga, yung body kits din. Nung nag-evolve siya, nagdagdagan, so parang nadagdagan ng kung ano-ano, so now it's under Atoy Customs na. So,
Uh-huh.
in one umbrella, everything is there na. Yeah.
So you've evolved, and pretty much you've been at the forefront of kung ano yung pauso pa lang na pampaganda ng kotse, di ba?
Yeah.
And how do you do that? How have you managed to stay in front of trends and be ahead of pretty much or what the flavor is for this year or the past years?
Alam mo, Neil, ang dami nagtatanong sa akin yan eh. Pero it's all about passion. The answer, it's all about passion. Kasi if you love something, parang automatic, parang may pupunta sa utak mo na you want to improve, you want to do something new. So from time to time, I want to do something new. Kasi every time I do something, kinokopya eh. So before nagagalit pa ako sa mga kumukopya sa akin. But nowadays, no. I don't get angry people who copied my baga, what I do or in my business. Parang naisip ko na lang, siguro parang they just want to do what I do. I don't take it negatively. Parang it's all parang I have to improve also from time to time. Pag may nakita akong kumokopya, I have to think something else ulit.
That's cool. 'Cause I remember when I was working with 99.5 RT, di ba? We
Yeah,
had
the
this
radio show.
thing called we did our own adaptation of Pimp My Ride,
Yes.
and we got listeners to submit their cars for to win upgrades, and you took care of the body and paint, di ba?
Yes, yes.
And
So
I
it's
remember. Go ahead. Sorry.
It's a collaboration of aftermarket people, which includes pag wheels, you're talking about Concept One. If you talk about HID, it's Benedict. If
That's right.
pag suspension naman si Arvin, H&R. So yan yung mga we started like that. Tapos pagka steer naman si Blopunk. So we all started yung mga ganun konti lang. But nowadays sobrang dami ng brand sa market. So yun.
Yeah, and there, all of these upgrades and everything. You've really stayed ahead, and I'm really impressed by how you've also evolved. By you've gone and made a Japanese car look German.
Yeah,
Diba?
I got a cease and desist order by that project.
But you know what?
I'm
You
proud of
showed
that.
that it can be done, diba?
Yeah.
And yun nga eh, hindi lang siya aesthetic. It was actually functional. You had your doors closed. Ang ganda na eh.
Yeah.
And then after that, you moved on to
Van
ba yun?
customization.
yes, van customization. I remember you showed me an E150 with
Yeah.
3 ports aircon and what do you call it? Lazy boy, diba?
Yeah, it's all started yung mga motorhome. It's all started kay Tony Gonzaga. So parang before I don't like to do a custom van pa dahil sabi ko wala namang market sa Philippines. And sabi sa akin, Tony, subukan mo. So in short, to cut the story short, sinubukan ko. After that, yun na, dahan-dahan na, slowly nakikilala na ako sa ABS. Tapos pagkatapos to, nung ginawa ko na yung kotse ni Chris Aquino, that's the only time na biglang nag-click yung name ko sa customization. After that, I moved to yung mga nauso yung mga food trucks. As you seen right now sa photos, it's a delivery truck. Whether you have a Mitsubishi Canter or Isuzu Elf, whatever truck you have, we can modify your truck to look like a American food truck. So the reason
It looks like a panel van, no?
Yeah,
From the
yeah.
States.
The reason behind that, kasi if you buy or imported food truck na ganun ang itsura, it will cost you a lot. So parang sabi ko, why not create from a delivery truck to a step van truck na people can do retail. So whether you're into food, accessories, or anything. So yan, pinag-isipan natin kung paano maging ganyan. So it become a success. Then ngayon, pwera sa food truck, we do yung mga trailers na. So
All right, we've got some questions here. Let me see.
Yeah.
So we've got a question on screen. Magkano yan, Sir Atoy? Tapos saan po yung location?
What do you mean? Yung
siguro yung
okay,
yung
actually
burger.
food truck. Yeah. Okay. The food truck kasi we have different entrepreneur. So small scale entrepreneur or big scale entrepreneur, we have trucks for them. So for example, if you're selling only a hot dog, if you like to buy this truck, I don't suggest you buy this truck. I suggest you buying the Apay trike. Yung mga investment mo is less than 400,000 or even
Right.
200,000 investment. Yan isasuggest ko. Pero for company like Moss Burger, ka-level na yan ng mga McDonald's, Jollibee. So they're so famous in Japan when they arrive in the Philippines. So I'm so happy to work with them. So feeling ko, yung mga company like that, they can afford a more than 1 million plus truck. This truck is about 1 million plus. So it's not cheap, pero you have a brand recall, you have something na kasi anybody naman can put a kaha at the back using their old truck.
True.
But what we did, we created something not just for selling or delivery, it's also a branding. So we can do your own branding by using that truck.
It's a very effective marketing tool, and lalo na nauso bigla yung mga food trucks sa food channel, di ba?
Yes. Lalo na ngayong pandemic. You know, in this pandemic, what's nice about our food truck client, they go to mga villages. Parang for example, you go in one village na parang in this day or in this time, nandito kami sa village niyo to sell our food. So yan ang nauusong trend right now. So mga people out there na may mga business kayo, you don't know what to do. If you have something, not really naman sa akin kayo lagi magpagawa, if you have a food truck or anything na mobile van that you can sell your products, nauuso ngayon village to village na selling your product kasi it's a private area, walang masyadong papers needed. Alam mo yan? So,
True.
yan. No.
Yun, may nagtatanong kung may pa-promo ka ba?
Actually, sa page namin meron. Pero yeah,
Pero you know what?
Yeah.
Just look at the Facebook, no? I'm sure if you're interested in Moss Burger, you'll find out where they'll be, right?
Actually, if you want, you can go to we have IG and FB naman. Just type Atoy Customs lang. So, marami na kayo makikita doon ng mga gawa namin. And yeah, sobra kaming natutuwa and excited sa mga bagong projects namin.
Yun. So another question online, Atoy, how do you compete with your competitors?
Alam mo, unang-una kasi ang competitors ko, laging karamihan lang. I'm not saying all. Mahilig sila magpapansin sa akin. So, ang dami nilang sasabihin about what we do. Pero we don't mind naman our competitors. We know they're there. And every time we just want to improve our workmanship, we don't like to say anything negative to our competitors kasi wala naman yung focus ko sa kalaban ko eh. My focus is on how I can improve my works to my clients. So, I just know they're there, pero I don't say anything sa kanila.
All right, we've got a message from Gio. Anyway, pansinin mo daw. I guess with your mentality, no, the consumer is always the winner because with more variety, with more choices, it's really up to them, diba? If they want to go with you or your competitor, at the end of the day, you have your customers, they have their customers, the customers get what they want, right? At the price they want.
Ano mo, Neil? Kasi ito yung naiisip ko eh. About competitors. Like ngayon, yung pinapakita natin yung Toyota Tour. Yan yung isa sa pinakabagong gawa namin. So, Alam ko naman the competitors cannot do what we do. Pero, syempre, you cannot tell all the people na we are the best. We don't like to
That's
say that. Pero, we just want to show people ano ang nagagawa namin. For example, these seats pa lang. These seats is baga parang mix of imported product. Tapos, our foam is made by Uratex foam. We have our own design mold. Tapos, our leather, it came from, alam mo yung, lahat siya talagang pinag-isipan namin bago namin nabuo. Hindi ko na masabi lahat. Siyempre, ayoko rin marinig ng competitor namin.
True.
Pero, it's more on, lagi namin sinasabi sa client, the competitor will always say, mas mura kami kay Atoy, pansinin mo kami, mas mura kami lagi. Alam mo, it's not about mura eh. It's about comfortability at saka yung itsura and ano ba yung binibili mo. I always tell to the client na, yes, I'm more expensive than others, pero if you want yung parang overall na parang look and feel, parang you have to check our products, not really na magpagawa ka kaagad sa amin. You can go shopping muna sa amin compared to my competitor or kahit dalawa yung competitor o tatlo man yung competitor ko. At least silipin mo muna yung gawa namin. Once na silip mo naman and you're satisfied with my competitor's quality, wala rin problema sa amin. Sa amin lang, we just want to show people ano ang nagagawa namin.
So I've got we have a question here. May nagtatanong tungkol dun sa CR and being custom shop.
Yeah.
You pwede naman you can just put what you need, right?
Okay.
Doesn't have to be everything, of course.
Alam mo, Neil, yung CR na yan, eto, before, ang akala ko, ang CR is only for maarte people or arte lang ang CR. You know what? Seriously, na-surprise ako. Marami pa ng taong sometimes yung may sakit. Yung ihi sila ng ihi, yung from point A to point B, hindi sila makaalis ng malayo because ihi sila ng ihi. Alam mo, that portalet pala, it's really used by so many people na hindi lang pang arte. People who have sickness na yung ihi ng ihi, talagang they needed that. Tapos, for people naman na yung arte lang, it's always pang emergency na kunyari in a highway. Right. Hindi mo masabi, lalo na pag babae or OC ka, ayaw mo gumamit ng ibang toilet.
Namamahay ka, di ba?
The photos what we're showing right now, we just created our RV van. So that recreational vehicle na ginawa namin, it's so baga parang nakakatuwa. Baga nag-iisip ng something para sa client mo na matuwa siya at the same time maging functional siya na para siyang hotel. Mm-hmm. I have this client. So guys, if you're out there listening or watching, check our YouTube. We have this first RV na ginawa namin. It's a Hyundai H350. Nakakatuwa siya. It's not perfect. It's not perfect because hindi ko pa alam kung tama ba lahat ng layout namin. Pero it's a very functional van na ang dami palang may gusto ng recreational vehicle. So after this, we want to continue doing this dahil ang dami palang nangailangan. So yun.
Yeah, I noticed yun nga, 'di ba, yung mga amenities niya leading up to the pandemic, 'di ba, yung traffic had gotten really really bad, no? And all of a sudden naging ideal yung ginagawa mo and to think ikaw sa iyo ata nanggaling yung term na Manila proof, no? Because of the traffic.
Yeah, the term Manila proof. To sagot mo na kay Brandon Vera, ginawa ko lang yan in less than a month kasi surprise yan kay Brandon Vera. So anyway, so yung Neil, going back to you, yung ano ba yung mo nawala ako.
Yung Manila proof.
Yeah, Manila proof. It's all started kasi na parang we did Brandon Vera's van. So James Deacon, parang ginawa niya yung title ng show na yun, Manila Proof. Pero while we're doing the Manila Proof taping, sabi ko, James, meron na bang may-ari ng Manila Proof na yan? Sabi ni James, wala, I just did this. Sabi James, can I use that term? Sabi niya, why? Parang, is this term impacted you? Sabi ko, yes, kasi it's something like, ang pumapasok sa utak ko, if you're wearing a G-Shock, di ba parang alam mo agad, Manila Proof, waterproof yan. Pwede mo siyang i-dive or mapasa. So in the van, parang sabi ko, you're always in the traffic. Most of the people, for example, you're in the south, laging struggle yung highway na yan, going to Makati. So sabi ko, para ka maging komportable, you have to be Manila-proof. Para maging Manila-proof ka, you have to have a comfortable seat, you have a malamig na aircon, you have entertainment, tapos importante nakakalakad ka sa loob ng van mo. So
Oo.
during traffic, you don't feel na nasa traffic ka. Para ka lang nasa maliit na studio type na, alam mo yun?
Apartment. Kasi lumala yung traffic, di ba? It got to the point where to get from point A to point B, abutin ka ng 2 to 3 hours, di ba?
Yeah, hindi lang yun. You know what I tell people? You don't need to customize everything. Ang pinaka-importante lang sa isang van, kung magpapa-customize ka, is komportableng upuan. Okay, people will always ask me, Atoy, bakit yung upuan ng Atoy Customs mas mahal kaysa sa mga iba? I always tell people, if you buy a surplus chair will only cost you 3,500. Tapos, babalutan mo lang siya ng leather, so it's about 10,000 plus. Our seat is a brand new one na imported, pero doon, we custom fitted all the foam. So, uncomparable. Pero if people ask me, can you sell also yung mga surplus chair? We can sell a surplus chair also, pero I don't like to go on that line. My business kasi, parang, I'm a risk taker eh. So, I don't like to do yung bagay na ginagawa na ng maraming tao. I just want to be different. So, every time na I do different thing, parang lagi iniisip ng tao, teka, laging mas mahal kay Atoy. Lagi ako nasasabihan ng ganyan. Pero it's not about mahal ako. Ako lagi ko iniisip, how can I give comfort to people who will use my product? So at the end of the day, if people want to use a surplus chair, pwede naman eh. Wala namang...
Well, whatever makes them happy, right? And that's your job.
Oh, it's so happy lang. May mga tao na ayoko ng surplus. Bubili daw ako ng brand yung kotse. Kakabit ako pa ng surplus. Meron namang market. May market naman na hindi. Ayoko bumili ng mahal. Parehong upuan lang naman yan eh. So may point din. So parang hindi mo makukuha lahat ng market. Parang every customizer, even my kalaban, have their own share of the pie. So siguro lang, my pie is more on the people, yung I would say na parang ayaw na mag-isip kung maganda ba lalabas o hindi. Di ba ng mas mahal kay Atoy? Basta sigurado kung okay.
Sure, well, basta galing kay Atoy, they get what they want, right?
Yeah,
and you also came out with a special seat for people with disabilities, no?
Neil, thank you for saying that. About the PWD yung chair, kasi I have this passion helping, not really helping, gusto ko mag-create ng something ng wheelchair lift for the PWD kasi ganyan eh. There's two market. One market is people who can afford. You know the wheelchair lift on the side?
Yes.
It will cost you around 400 plus thousand. Not everybody can buy that 400 plus thousand. So we did the local version. Local version meaning kathang isip. So I used the 4x4. Diba in the 4x4 there's this winch. For example, na-trap yung 4x4 mo. Meron
pag nahatak siya.
Isasabit mo sa puno. You know what we did? Yung winch na yon, ginamit namin, nilagay namin sa loob ng van, tapos hihilain mo yung cable, and you have to buy a ramp or customize a ramp para lang, if you have, in the family, you have a PWD, i-clip mo lang sa wheelchair niya yung dalawang dulo, and you press the remote control nung winch, kine-carry na yung family mo na PWD, and people will always ask, matibay ba yan? Eh kung kotse nga, nahihila niya.
Mahatak niya wheelchair.
Kahit sabihin mo 300 pounds o 350 pounds, sabihin mo ng obese yung family member mo na PWD, kayang-kaya pa rin dahil ang kotse by ton ang hinihila eh. And that will only cost you about 50,000. So ang layo. So parang lagi ako nag-iisip ng something for PWD para people who cannot afford, meron silang way. Because I believe people na, if you have a family member na PWD, lagi silang naboboard sa bahay or nade-depress.
Lagi silang naiiwan or nagpapaiwan kasi yun nga, hindi accessible.
Yeah. By doing this, parang sabi ko sa tao yung inimbento namin na winch, I posted in one of our video, I tell people to copy what I do. Kasi people from, kunyari, Cebu, Mindanao, or far from Metro Manila, hindi naman mabibili yung product ko So, I tell them to copy what I do para lang, in their own way, yung family nila can be, parang pwedeng sumakay sa van and they
Oo.
can go out. So,
They'll have their accessibility, di ba?
oh, yeah. So yun,
Hindi nga eh.
that's
And
about
you also came out with, aside from customs, ano ka rin with Nissan for a while, right?
yeah.
Yung van nila, you were the official OE custom outfitter of the, ano ba yun? Yung Irva.
Yeah, the Premium S. Yeah, we did the Premium S.
Yes.
So, all Premium S Nissan, we did that. Actually, alam mo, Neil, going back, it's not about that eh. Again, what I do is my passion. So, I really wanna do things na, alam mo yung, lagi challenge sa utak ko eh. Pag sabi ng tao, Atoy, hindi kaya yan. Yung word na sinabing hindi ko kaya, lagi ako napapaisip, gusto kong gawin. So, alam mo, from the van category naman, every year may bida. If you say 2018, 2017 is the Hyundai Starex and the Grandia.
Right.
2018 is the Nissan Urban. 2019 is the Hyundai H350. But now, in the pandemic, it's a Ford Transit. So, alam mo, from time to time, nag-iiba, nag-evolve. So, parang, ngayon, I'm really surprised about the Ford Transit market. So, sa 2020, number one van is the Ford Transit. Second is the Toyota Tourer. In my market, I'm not saying
Right, yeah.
I'm just saying in the customization area.
Customization area, yes.
Sobrang daming Ford Transit right now.
And I think we've got a question. Somebody was asking what your most expensive, without naming names, who got everything and the kitchen sink.
Dapat ko ba sagutin yan? Pero anyway, okay. Siguro meron na kaming nagawa na van. Siguro pinakamahal is kasing presyo rin ng van. Kasi, alam mo, for example lang hindi ko naman trip na maging mahal ang product eh. Ito na nangyari. For example lang toilet na lang. Balik ako sa toilet A Chinese brand of toilet is only 7,500 and the most expensive Chinese brand toilets is only 28,000. Compared to a German brand, Dometic, the brand is Dometic. It's 135,000. Same function. So you will ask your client, anong gusto mo? Yung China or the made in Germany? Surprisingly, that one's the China. That one's only 7,500. That one,
Wait, Atoy, how do you clean that? Ano ba yan? May lagayan ba yan? Or may butas ba yan sa kalsada?
Okay. Good question. Yung totoo o yung hindi?
Ano ba yan? Like, do you have to buy chemicals for that?
Yeah, actually, lahat ng Fortalet na binibenta, there's a tank yan. Yung upper portion is the clean water, the bottom part is the dirty part. So, every time you go, kasi ang mentality naman, ikaw ba iihi ka ng 25 liters? Di ba hindi? So, ang capacity niya is 25 liters. So, from point A, if you go to point B, at alam mong marami ka nang nawiwi dyan, you have to clean it up. Meron namang Fortalet na yung mas mahal, yung 28,000 naman, hihilain mo sa likod. Meron siyang parang trolley. So, may iwan yung pinaka-toilet niya, pero yung mga dumi niya, para siyang may trolley na hihilain mo, itatapon mo lang. And a Filipino market will not buy chemicals na nilalagay doon. Ang laging binibili, toilet daw o albatros. So, to save money.
Well, kasi naman, if you go on a long drive, you can always stop, di ba?
Yeah, pero
I guess it's really handy pag na-traffic.
sa lalaki kasi mas walang problema eh. Ang problema, babaeng OC. Or meron kang sa family, merong yun nga, may sakit or older people, tapos may pila pa na mahaba. So parang why baga parang kung kaya naman. Diba?
Awesome. All right. So, hey, we were talking earlier. So, aside from all this customization of vans and stuff, Manila proofing, as it were, you mentioned that you've got this new baby that you're working on. You've come up with your own version of an Airstream camper.
Yeah. Okay. The Airstream kasi kung nakikita niyo sa mga imported movies, na-inspire ako dati na parang
Yun yung stainless, di ba?
Yeah, it's a stainless or aluminum. It depends on the client, anong materials ang gusto mong gamitin. Gusto mo damihan ng rivets, gusto mong konti ang rivets. Lahat naman yan option ng client eh. We did that for the reason lang na we know that Airstream is about 3 to 4 million if you buy it imported. So sabi ko, ang challenge sa akin, kaya ko kaya gawing mura to na gawa sa Pilipinas. So, yun, na-challenge kami. And then, actually, 3 years ago, nagawa na namin to eh. If you see one of the casino I will not mention the casino hotel na lang Sa mga taong nakapunta na sa casino hotel na to, makikita nila, there's this 4 food trucks na ginawa namin na nakaparada sa 4th floor nila. One of them is the Airstream. Yan yung first Airstream na ginawa ko. After ko siya magawa, parang napansin ng market. That's the reason why I did the Airstream right now, which is hanggang ngayon. Yan. That was 3 years ago. Pero, di ba, parang nakakatawa tingnan na parang, I think 3 or 4 years ago, parang it's a local Filipino company nakakagawa ng ganyan. Sobrang nakakatawa. Yeah, para siyang spaceship. Parang pumunta ng spaceship. Diba? Pero nakakatawa siya tingnan dahil timeless yung design niya.
Timeless. I was telling you before we started na nung panahon ng 60s ba yun or what, yan yung ginagamit nila to transport the astronauts to the takeoff pad ng rocket. Galing yan.
Yeah, actually sa'yo ko narinig yun nila. I was surprised. Then the other one is something like a Citroen. Ginawa ko. So this one is something like, sa iba-ibang food trucks ginagawa ko for depende sa request talaga ng client. Pero Neil, hindi yan nagiging Voltes 5.
So, yung going back to food trucks, pag may kailangan yung tao, you can go as far as outfitting the kitchen or that's up to them na?
Ano mo, we can do everything eh. Kaya our tagline is, you imagine, we create. Pero sa amin, ang lagi namin iniisip kasi, parang we don't tell client na sa amin mo lahat ipagawa. Pag nagtanong sila, we just answer what they ask. Kasi ayaw namin lagi pangunahan yung client. Kasi some client, they have their own stainless kitchen counter builder na eh.
Right.
So pag food truck, we just ask, what table do you want us to do? Kasi every time we do a food truck, comes with a table na. So yun na tinatanong namin. If they ask for more, that's the time we answer more of their questions na rin.
Well, I guess kung customer, di ba? If they can get everything from you na less hassle, I think one-stop shop. Galing eh.
Actually, babalik pa rin ako eh. Well, Dimos, kasing edad ba kita? Ba't kilala mo si Dimos? hindi ko kaya gumawa ng Dimos. Hindi ko siya pinag-isipang gawin, pero I don't know kung may magbabayad na gagawa. So, yun.
Ayun. Anyway, Atoy, we've you're probably you are a busy guy. Before I let you go, can you let everyone know your Facebook page?
Yeah, isingit ko muna, for people pala about the partition wall, Atoy Customs created a partition wall for pandemic. Meaning, if you check our...
this is the one that fits between the driver and the passenger.
Yeah, driver and the passenger. So, we made the partition wall. Well, ours is more expensive than mga acrylic lang. Pero, what we did is totally to protect the driver from the passenger or protecting the passenger from the driver. So, it's a partition wall. We did it for most of the van in the market right now, like Kia Carnival, Toyota Grandia, lahat ng van ng Toyota meron na. We have for the Urban, we have for H350, and for the Ford Transit, hindi na mawala.
Okay.
So, yeah, yan yun. That one's for the Ford Transit. Imagine nyo, we created that one. We want it to look original and hindi siya mukhang plain lang.
Hindi siya mukhang gawa-gawa lang, no?
Yeah, hindi siya gawa-gawa lang. Yan, pinag-isipan talaga. It's 100% Filipino design. It's 100% Atoy Customs creation. If you Google search kung meron bang partition wall na gawa sa abroad na ganyan wala pa, it's all Filipino design.
Quick question, how much weight does it add to the vehicle?
No, it's a fiberglass. It's very lightweight. So, kaya siyang buhatin ng isang tao. So, mukha lang siyang mabigat because nakadikit siya dyan. Pero technically, kayang buhatin yan ng isang tao. It's very light.
Social daw na barrier.
kasi yun talagang intention ko. Magmukha siyang social for the reason lang na yes, mas mahal kami, pero we want to give our client na pag nakita ng tao, mukha siyang part ng kotse. Hindi siya yung parang gawa-gawa lang.
Wala siyang original equipment, no?
Yeah, you can buy acrylic naman pero at the end of the day, pag isipin mo, pag bumili ka ng acrylic, may mga butas pa rin sa gilid.
And if you're gonna do something, you might as well do it good, do it right.
Yes, exactly. Again, it's all about passion. So guys, siguro naman in closing, so Neil, you have to cut me na rin. So anyway, people who like to see our works can go to our YouTube channel, Facebook and IG, Atoy Customs. And pwede doon, guys, I wanna give all the glory to Jesus Christ. Hindi, lahat ng talent ko hindi sa akin. Nakikinabang lang ako doon sa binigay niya sa akin talent na nag-e-enjoy ako sa ginagawa ko everyday. I'm just a steward of everything in this world. So, guys, thank you for watching this. What you call this, video or ano? Video or taping?
We're live sa Facebook.
Yeah.
Ito na yung uso ngayon. We're also live on YouTube, Shopee, and Lazada.
So guys, thank you for watching. Sana na napasaya namin kayo ni Neil sa konting panahon na to.
It was good seeing you. Atoy, you have a great day ahead, and we'll see you around soon. You can visit Atoy at West Avenue, right?
Yeah. West Avenue. Yeah. But I'm not always there. Pero our office is in West Avenue.
Cool. Okay, so Atoy, thanks so much. Yeah. It was awesome seeing you again, at least virtually. I'll see you again soon. So you take care.
Puntahan kita after 30 seconds. Okay.
This is our good buddy Atoy of Atoy Customs. We're going to take a quick break. Back after this.
It's all about passion eh. Siguro when I was a kid, mahilig ako sa kotse. Pero I didn't expect na aabot sa ganito. Pero ang alam ko lang, I love cars. Tapos nung nag-high school ako, tinutulungan ko mag-set up yung friends ko until college, nung nag-aaral na ako. Parang I decided to make a shop. Lahat ng pangarap ko everyday, it's not about anong aaralin ko. Even sa school, nagtuturo yung prof, yung mindset ko sa kotse pa rin. So parang sa sobrang hilig ko sa kotse, tinatawa na ng mga classmates ko na parang basta pag kotse, si Atoy ka agad. Pero nung time na yun, my dad always tell me na yung pangarap ko sobrang babaw. So sabi ko, Dad, it's not my pangarap. Gusto ko lang gawin yung passion ko. Umabot ako sa point na parang even our family business, parang ayaw kong pasukan because of my passion. Pero wala akong idea na ito mangyayari. Pero it all started as, yun nga, gusto ko lang gawin. Everyday naiisip ko siya. Kain, tulog, kotse. Literal. Kung buhay pa dad ko, sana nakita niya yung progress. Pero again, baga parang I'm happy sa whatever I have right now. Tsaka yung, it's all because of passion.
Hello, platers. Have you ever walked outside to see bird droppings on your newly washed car? These days, covers are made for just about any type of vehicle. Classic cars, mid-sized sedans, SUVs, compacts. The list goes on and on. No matter what kind of vehicle you have, it needs to be protected by a cover. Welcome to our Daily Drive. Everyday tips for everyday drivers. If you are not subscribed yet, you are missing out. Protecting your vehicle is a good idea. Many people don't realize the importance of a good, quality cover. Without a cover, your vehicle faces many dangers from day to day, so why not ensure that your investment is protected and save yourself some headache down the road? Here are the top 4 reasons why you need a vehicle cover. Number 1, the weather. The number 1 reason people purchase a cover for their vehicle is to protect it from the weather. The sun's UV rays can wreak havoc on a car. They can damage a paint job and cause rubber trim to crack, as well as cause damage to the interior. If sun protection is your concern, excessive moisture, such as rain and snow, can also damage the finish of your car. Depending on which brand or kind of cover you have, these can be highly water repellent, and good quality ones are also made with breathable material to make sure no moisture gets trapped between your car's exterior and the cover. Number 2, environmental nuisances. Have you ever celebrated that parking space in the shade only to find that bird droppings or tree sap has covered your vehicle? Or the best one yet, your sleek, black car is now greenish-yellow from pollen. Ugh. Since we can't diaper the birds, a car cover is the answer. Many of our outdoor materials are suitable for this problem. Choosing a machine-washable material, like the ones from Blade.ph, will also allow you to launder the cover to keep it looking great as well. Number 3, people. Kids. We love them. You love them. Your car's expensive paint job, not so much. Although the damage isn't deliberate, they can scratch your body and bumpers with their scooters and bikes. And why is it the friendly game of catch seems to always commence right beside your vehicle? Adults aren't perfect either. There is just something about a shiny car that makes people want to touch it. Keep those fingerprints off your baby by covering it up. Lastly, number 4, animals. Fluffy the cat might be your best friend, but he is not a friend to your car. Cats and other animals such as mice, kittens and puppies love to hang out on and inside cars. This can cause scratches as well as dirt and hair to accumulate on the vehicle. By putting a cover on your car, you can deter animals from making themselves at home there. At the very least, it will protect your paint if they do. Do you agree with our list? Or did we miss anything? Comment down below so we can discuss it. Protecting your vehicle doesn't mean a great deal of time and expense. There's an easy and simple fix. A small initial investment in a good quality, great-fitting car cover can actually save you money in the long run. We publish a new episode every day. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, so that you don't miss out on all of our new releases. For more driving and car care tips, visit us at www.blade.ph. Blade Auto Center, it's Blade, it's better.
All right, so there you go. You see how important the car cover is, and that's exactly the kind of the elements you want to protect yourself from, and protection that you'll get when you use a car cover. Especially like my experience is we have a lot of stray cats where we live, so importante may cover. Lalo na you don't want for example, light scratches or dust. You might have washed your car. You cover it so that it doesn't get dusty, or in case you park outside, a good waterproof car cover will protect your car from the elements, ultraviolet light, kung may puno ng mangga, may daktayan. So it will protect you, and it's maybe something you should consider. Again, kanina we featured the Dub Project waterproof car cover, and it's only $3,499. So I suggest you check it out. There are other car covers out there. As long as you get one that suits you and your budget, I'm sure you'll do pretty well. Anyways, this is the first episode, the first day of our daily drive with me, Neil, from Mellow 94.7. I hope you join us again next week for another episode of our daily drive. Remember, every day we've got a different host, and we've got a different show just for you every day at 11 and 2 p.m. So again, this is Neil signing off. I'll catch you again next week here on the Daily Drive.
Pangarap ko ang Paskong mapayapa, walang kaguluhan, lahat maligaya, walang lahi, walang yaman, salo-salo sa lungkot at saya.
Ikaw ako, sila tayo, iisang mundo ang ating tahanan, iisang pangarap. Tayo'y magsama-sama, sa amin ay makisakay, tayo'y magkaisa. Ngayong Pasko ay magbigay, kami isang pamilya. Halina at makisabay, damhin ang diwa ng saya, gawing magkulay ang buhay.
Iisang pangarap,
Iisang pangarap. Pangarap ko ang Pasko ay masaya. Lahat ng tao ay nasa piling ng mahal nila.
karamay ka, kaibigan mo. Hinding-hindi ka na mag-isa. Ikaw, ako, sila, tayo.
Isang mundo ang ating tahanan.
Isang pangarap,
Tayo'y magsama-sama, sa amin ay makisakay. Tayo'y magkaisa, ngayong Pasko ay magbigay. Kami isang pamilya, halina at makisabay. Damhin ang diwa ng saya, gawing makulay ang buhay. Tayo'y magsama-sama, sa amin ay makisakay. Tayo'y magkaisa, ngayong Pasko ay magbigay. Kami isang pamilya, halina at makisabay. Damhin ang diwa ng saya, gawing makulay ang buhay.
ikaw, ako, sila, tayo. Iisang pangarap,
Iisang pangarap.
Isang pangarap, isang pangarap, isang
Tayo'y magsama-sama, sa amin ay makisakay. Tayo'y magkaisa, ngayong Pasko ay magbigay. Kami isang pamilya, halina at makisabay. Let's spread the joy and laughter, let's make the world much brighter. This blade is better, this blade is better. It's played, it's better.
It's played, it's better. Isang pangarap,
Tayo'y magsama-sama, sa amin ay makisakay. Tayo'y magkaisa, ngayong Pasko ay magbigay. Kami isang pamilya, halina at makisabay. Let's spread the joy and laughter, let's make the world much brighter.
Blade Auto Center offers you a wide range of car accessories, auto parts, tools, and car-related gift ideas. Find everything you need here at Blade Auto Center. You're tuned in to Blade Radio. Blade Radio. Here at Blade Auto Center, we always put our customers first. We know our parts and products, and we've got the best merchandise at the right price. This is Blade Radio.